New on AM Extra, an impressive feat for a local educator after being tapped to a renowned expedition team.
Now, their mission to explore the mysteries of deep sea biology and geology while bringing the experience home to the community. Emily Jones is the World Salmon Council Program Manager, which is based in Portland, and she will be boarding the Nautilus, an exploration vessel which is owned by the Ocean Exploration Trust. And Emily just so happens to be joining us in studio this morning to talk about this moment. Good morning. Congratulations. How cool is this?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today. I'm excited to share a little bit about this work.
Let's dive into it. How did you get connected to the Oregon Exploration Trust and this mission, first and foremost?
I got connected with the Ocean Exploration Trust through their Science Communication Fellowship. So OET, who own and operate exploration vessel Nautilus, have a fellowship available for educators in formal and non-formal education to utilize their skills of disseminating what they know to bring deep ocean knowledge and exploration to the whole world. So I was accepted for this fellowship and get to participate this season.
How cool.
A few things. Nautilus is such a cool name for a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The deep sea terrifies me. What got you interested in this work and what will you be doing aboard?
Yeah, I'm a place-based educator, so I'm interested in, getting to know places. I work here in Portland with salmonid salmon, bringing the place and the history and the way that people are connected to salmon to students here. And when I'm on Nautilus, I have an opportunity to do that as well, to center the stories that people in Micronesia and who live in the islands around the Marianas Marine National Monument know, and can bring that to the discussion in the control van. But I am going to be sitting watch, so viewers or anyone who's interested can follow along with us, and I can actually submit their questions or curiosities as we're live diving the remotely operated vehicles, and I get to be the voice behind the camera, sharing your question out loud and engaging with the scientists to answer it.
Okay, so how is this going to look? So if somebody is they're watching, how do they watch that happen?
Yeah, so nautiluslive.org, we have cameras both in the control van and then on the ROV, on Hercules, the big robot. And so, there's 8 of us in this small shipping container on top of a ship. And people can tune in on nautiluslive.org or on YouTube or their social medias. We're broadcasting live 24/7. You can watch, including right now.
Really?
The ship is out there.
So then how do you ask you a question as you're watching and trying to figure out how this all works?
So there's a chat box on nautiluslive.org.
And you'll be the one responding?
Well, me and 2 other science communication fellows will be responding. We have 4-hour shifts, so for 4 hours I'll be behind, and then it changes over to a fellow who will be there for another 4 hours.
How cool.
Yeah. That is so interesting, and congratulations on this. This is amazing.
Yeah, what an opportunity.
So this will also impact your work you're doing here with the World Salmon Council. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so while I'm on board, not only are we interacting live with viewers all over the world, but there's opportunities for educators to connect directly to the ship through 30-minute interactions. And so the teachers that I work with here in Portland have an opportunity and have signed up to participate in these ship-to-shore interactions, and any educator, not even in Portland, but across the world, can sign up for a personal Zoom call or Google Meets call with scientists on board, with fellows, to talk about the ocean and to bring the ocean, deep ocean, to their classroom. So it's not just me behind a chat board, but it can be you or a student in a call together on the ship.
That's super neat. How unique is this experience for you? I mean, is this a rare? Is this something rare to happen in your industry that you're called aboard?
I think it's really rare for educators to have opportunities like this.
Sure.
There are a lot of opportunities for educators, but not many organizations center their skills in this way, and that's something that's really unique about Ocean Exploration Trust, and their mission is to really center education, and through their outreach programs and through these fellowships and internships want to highlight teachers, classroom teachers, non-formal teachers, to utilize those skills. So it is very rare. I mean, I spent time in canoes, out in streams with boots on, but not much time on the ocean.
Spent any time in a pumpkin?
Not much time in a pumpkin.
My last question for you, Emily, is what are you looking for down there? Because like I said, terrifies me.
Yeah, so I mean, many things looking for life. Obviously, different kinds of chemosynthetic life, but this expedition is really unique because we're utilizing different technologies to measure the chemistry of the water as well. So ROV Hercules is not going to go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, but some of our partner robots who are autonomously driven will be diving down to those depths and collecting environmental DNA samples and information about the chemistry of the water column in order to figure out how can life be possible, what life is there, and what makes that environment and those creatures unique for that place.
I feel like I can hear Sir David Attenborough already narrating this documentary. That's awesome stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you
I'm so glad we had the
much.
chance to talk to you.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And again, you can follow Emily and the rest of her team on the Nautilus during that exploration mission. We will have all of that information posted with those links on coin.com.
Time now is 7:39, and after the